Welcome back to the class, guys, and I hope you guys are doing pretty good. In today's class, we will be solving another important interview question. This particular question was given to me by one of the students from the SDET master class Vinny, and I believe he has like around 4 years of experience in automation testing. The company that he was giving the interview was IBM. So in today's class, we will be solving a coding question for the company IBM. All right. The question I have attached it in the download section of this particular video. So if you want, you can pause that particular video and you can go through the question first. If you want, you can solve it first. But let's assume that you want to study with me right now. So I'm going to just walk you through the entire question. Then we'll discuss the logic and we will be writing the code together. All right. Sounds great. Perfect. So let's get started over here, guys. So over here, guys, the question over here is hackathon score calculator. Okay, hackathon score calculator. Now, the problem statement is that we have Erica and Bob. Both are participating in a friendly hackathon that allows each one to solve one question a day out of the 3 offered. Okay. So, Erica and Bob are technically participating in a hackathon. This hackathon is technically going to be for 3 days. Okay. 3 days it's going to be there for. Okay. So, we have day 1, day 2, day 3. This is also day 1, day 2, day 3. There will be one easy, one medium and one hard question. Okay. With points awarded based on the difficulty. So there are 3 days. There will be 3 questions that they will be solving. One will be easy, one will be medium, one will be hard. And based on the question type, the points will be awarded. The winner is the one with the highest score at the end of the competition based on the following scale. So if they are going to solve an easy question, they're going to get 1 point. Okay. If they're going to solve a medium one, they're going to get 3 points. If they're going to solve the hard one, they're going to get 5 points. Okay. Now, there are 2 strings, Erica and Bob. Each character, Erica square bracket of I and Bob square bracket of I represents the difficulty of the problems EMH solved on the day of I by Erica, Bob respectively. Calculate the scores of Erica and Bob and return the name of the winner, whether it is Erica, whether it is Bob or it is tie, if they are going to have same score. So we are supposed to return the name of the winner, okay, based on what is the entire score they have for the 3 days. And if it's the winner is Erica, we are supposed to print Erica, or if it's going to be Bob. But if they're going to have the same score points, we are supposed to print tie. I hope this part makes sense. Now, the next thing is, if I scroll down, they have given us an example that there is a string which is going to be called Erica and it is going to have some values like EMH and Bob is technically going to have the value HME. So let me just put it off over here. Let's say this is Erica, this is Bob, and we are technically going to have 3 characters in this particular string. By now, everyone knows that string is a series of characters, right? So over here, we have EMH. So on the day 1, or because we are going to play with indexes, let's call this as day 0, day 1 and day 2. This is also day 0, day 1, day 2. Now, on the 0th index, we are going to have E. Meaning, on your day 1, Erica solved the easy question. Okay. Then Bob has solved hard question on day 1. So where it is going to be H. Okay. So if I am trying to calculate the score on day 1, Erica's score is going to be what? 1. So Erica gets 1 point and Bob who has solved the hard question is going to get 5 points. Perfect. Next thing, we have M and M. So on the second day, Erica and Bob both have solved medium question. So over here for medium, the point is 3, right? So I'm just going to put over here 3 and 3, right? So over here on the day 2, it is what? A tie, because both have solved the medium question. The next one is H and E. H and E. So over here, Erica has solved the hard question. Bob has solved the easy question. So over here, H is going to be 5 and your E is going to be 1. Now, at the end of the day 3, we are supposed to calculate the scorecard. 1 plus 3 plus 5. How much? That is going to be 9. Here, 5 plus 3 plus 1. That is also 9. So, in this scenario, because they have solved the same type of questions on different days, okay, they have solved the easy, medium, hard, okay. At the end of day 3, they both have same points. So, technically, it is a tie, right? The output should be tie over here. Make sense? Next over here, let's say Erica has solved all the hard questions and Bob has solved all the medium questions. So H, which is going to be 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is going to be 15, and M, which is going to be M plus M plus M, which is going to be 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is going to be 9. So over here, the clear winner is Erica. Okay. So we are supposed to write the logic for this particular program. Now the constraint over here is ki baba Erica dot length, okay, and Bob's dot length, they are supposed to be equal, meaning they both are going to have only 3 characters in that particular string. Are you getting the point? And the values, okay, or the character in Erica and Bob's string should only be E, M or H. You cannot have any other character. Are you getting the point? This is the program that we are supposed to solve today. Okay. So I hope you're ready. Now, how we are going to approach this particular problem? See guys, if you look at this particular table now, we have this scorecard, difficulty and points. Difficulty is going to be easy, medium and hard. All right. So this is going to be easy, this is going to be medium, this is going to be hard. They are technically the characters. Okay, they are technically the characters. So if E character is there, the point, that is the integer value, should be 1. So we are going to have M character. The value should be 3. We are going to have H character. The value should be 5. So over here now guys, if you look at this particular table, we have a key value kind of a relationship. Yes or no? If the key is going to be E character, the value should be 1. If the key is going to be M character, the value should be 3. If the key is going to be H character, the value is going to be 5. Are you getting the point? Then we are going to have 2 string Eric and Bob. Okay? And we will be giving this particular stuff. We will be traversing these values with the help of a normal for loop, and we will be using the character at method. Okay, the character at method. And one by one, I will be getting the character at the respective index. And then I'm going to check whether the character is E. If the character is E, what is the value? We're going to do the addition. It's a very simple program. Okay, so this is something which we have. Now, I want you guys to launch your Eclipse. Okay, and then we will start writing the code for the same. It's a very simple program. While writing the program itself, you're going to understand the logic. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm in the logic building exercise. Now we have solved so many questions that I believe any new question that comes into picture, it should not be, I would say you should not get scared of these questions. Okay, a lot of time when people are giving your interviews, right, I have seen that they really get intimidated with the coding rounds. The whole purpose of this entire SDET masterclass is to just make sure that you guys don't feel scared. Okay, because no matter you are having this fear ki baba AI is going to take the job or what, but if you guys are well versed with your fundamentals, if you guys are well versed with your tech stack, okay, I can give you in writing that if anything happens to your project, if there is going to be any kind of a layoff or whatever, you will not find it hard to get a new job. Trust me on that. There have been a lot of students have seen their stories popping up over there that, like they lost a job in 1 month and probably 1 month later they got another job, and that too with a better salary hike. And that's the whole thing that we are trying to build over here, an ecosystem where you can literally rely your entire career on. Are you getting the point? All right. So let's get started. So this is, let's call this particular program as Hacker Rank, I don't know, competition. Okay. And over here, we're going to have this main method. What we will be doing now, we will be creating two strings. Erica. Okay. And the next one is going to be Bob. Keeping it simple. Okay. Now, over here, let's say we take this particular scenario. The first one, EMH and HME. Okay. So this is going to be EMH. This is going to be HME. So this is what we have over here. The score of Erica for the 3 days. First day she solved easy, then she solved medium, then she solved hard. Bob has solved hard first, then medium, and then easy. Now note that the length of Erica and Bob, they are same. What is the length of Erica and Bob over here? 3, right? So this is the constraint that Erica and Bob length should be same. Now, the next thing what we need to do is we are supposed to create a scorecard. All right. The scorecard over here is like basically the table I'm talking about, this table. Easy ka 0.1, M 0.3, H 0.5, right? So how we are going to do that? We are going to use map over here. Okay. Because we want to store the data in a key value format. So I'm going to say hash map of character. Why I am selecting a character over here? Because I am interested only in the character E. I don't need the word easy. I need E character only. And value is going to be what? Integer. Okay, so this is going to be integer. I'm going to call this as H map equal to new hash map. I think I can give a better name over here. So I'm going to call this as scorecard. Okay. Now we're just going to put those values because we need that. So this is going to be E character. Notice that I'm giving it in uppercase because over here the values will also be in uppercase. No? So E character over here, it's going to be 1. I guess it's 135, right? So I'm just going to paste this. Okay, so this is going to be M. Okay, and this is going to be H. So this becomes 5, this becomes 3. All right, very simple, straightforward. Now what we will be doing? We will be creating 2 more variables. Int Erica underscore final score. I'm going to initialize it with 0. And then I'm going to have Bob underscore final underscore score. All right, this is also going to be 0. Perfect. Now what? Just loop through this entire string. That's a very simple thing. What you're going to do is you're going to say for int I equal to 0. I is going to be less than. Now you can use anything. You use Erica or you use Bob because the length is same. So I'm going to pick Erica only. Erica dot length. Okay. And this is going to be I plus plus. So over here, you will notice that I have a loop, okay, which is going to start from 0. Erica dot length is what? Length is what? 3. Okay. So from 0, 1 and 2. Okay. Only these values I will be getting it from I. Okay. It's not going to give me 3. And 0, 1, 2 is what? E is on the 0th index, M is on the first index, H is on the second index. Here also 0, here also 1, here also 2. Okay? Oops. Now, over here, what we will be doing, we will be getting the character. So I'm just going to say character. This is going to be Erica, I don't know, Erica point or something, I would say. Okay? This is going to be what? Erica dot character at I. Okay? Erica dot character at. We are using a string inbuilt method. I'm going to give the character the index, and it's going to give me whatever the character which is there on the respective index. So first I'm going to get the character which is there on the 0th index. Second time I'm going to get the character which is there on the first index. Then I'm going to get character at the second index. I hope this part makes sense. Now we're going to paste it over here. This is going to be Bob. This is going to become Bob point. Now guys, we got Erica's point and we got Bob's point. Erica's spelling is wrong. Let's fix this. Now, over here, these are going to give me the respective characters. Okay. If you observe carefully, if I just do system.out.println, Erica point. Okay. And let's do one more thing over here. Let's copy this, paste it over here. This is going to be Bob point. Okay. And let's put a divider also. Okay. Let's click on the play button. You will notice I'm getting all those respective characters. Okay. E, then H, then M, then M, H, E. This is Erica's point. This is Bob's point. This is Erica's point. This is Bob's point. This is Erica's point. This is Bob's point. Right. So we are getting the respective characters on the respective days. Now, we got the characters. We're just supposed to check in the scorecard what is the point with respect to the specific characters. Okay. So how we can do that is we're going to give the scorecard dot, I'm going to say get me the value of what? I need the value of Erica's point. Okay. Okay. This is going to give me Erica's point over there for that particular day. And we're going to do a sum, right? So we already have this final score. Whatever is the Erica's final score, you add it to that sum, right? Because we have to keep on doing it for all the 3 days. So this is going to be Erica's final score, which is going to get calculated. And the same thing, we need to do it for Bob. All right. So this is going to be Bob's final score. Okay. And we are done. That's it. Let's remove these sysout statements because it's not really required. Outside the for loop, right, what I can do is I can just print Erica's final score. Okay. And I'm also going to print Bob's final score. Let's click on the play button. You will notice we are getting both the scores, 9 and 9. So over here, Bob's score and Erica's score is same. So it's a tie, right? So what we will be doing now, let's bring this guy down. We're just going to have a conditional statement now. I'm just going to simply say if Erica's final score is going to be greater than Bob's final score, I'm going to say sysout winner is, okay, Erica, okay, and probably we're going to give the point also, okay, else if Bob's final score is going to be greater than Erica's final score, the winner is going to be Bob. This is Bob. Okay. And this is going to become Bob's final score. Else, okay, else, one more thing you can have, if Erica's final score equal to Bob's final score, then it means that it's a tie. All right, done and dusted. Control Shift F, save it. Let's click on the play button. It's a tie. Okay. So over here, this is the whole stuff over here for this particular program. So I hope you have got this particular stuff. Okay. It's a very simple program. There's nothing fancy about this stuff. So please make sure that you solve this particular stuff at your end. Okay. This is the entire code. One more thing that you can introduce over here is because we have been given some constraint now that the length of Erica and length of Bob should be same. This is the constraint over there. Erica's length and Bob's length should be greater than 1 and it should be less than 100, but they should be equal. Okay, this is mandatory. Okay, then you can have this constraint also. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if Erica dot length not equal to Bob dot length, there I'm going to say system dot out dot println. Okay, length of Erica and Bob should be same, and I'll just do a system dot exist. Okay, system dot exit and give any status code. Done, finish. So if I just change it to, let's say D, let's say again your E popping up over here, I'm going to click on the play button. Let's see whether it works. Length of Erica and Bob should be same. Instead of using system.out, I can really use system.error because it's an error only. The length of Erica and Bob should be same. All right. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward, guys. I hope you have understood this particular program. Thank you so much for your time. In case of any doubts and queries, you know where to reach out to me. If you guys aren't giving any interviews, okay, you want me to cover any question, you know where to reach out to me. Okay, you can reach out to me over the WhatsApp or you can put those questions in the discussion section. I'll be happy to cover it off for you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Now I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to mark your attendance. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.